Well, I'm a Devonian. I live here in the West Country. I'm working now for the Devon School of English to encourage mining engineers, particularly from South America, to come to this wonderful part of the world and to perhaps get their language a little bit more up to speed. My professional life has always been in mining. I went to the Devon School of Mines, famous mining school as it was, still is, although it's down in Falmouth now, not in Camborne. And as part of my trade from then on, I worked in mines in Canada and in South Africa, particularly in nickel mines, copper mines and in gold mines. And at the time when I left South Africa, I was production manager on the second deepest mine in the world at the time, Doornfontein Gold Mine, which was 11,700 feet. And everything is extreme there. The situation with the labourers, the working environment, the heat, the stress, the rock stress, the size of the mine. The particular mine that I was in had a workforce of 10,000 men with a shift change of 3,000 men working at that depth. You can imagine it takes an hour and a half to actually travel there. So it takes the entire shift to get the first man to the last man down, by which time they're starting to come up again. But that wasn't the biggest mine in the area. Carletonville near Johannesburg, the next mine, West Driefontein, had 2.5 times that labour force, and there were about 4 or 5 mines in the district. So you can see it was big mining compared to what we have in this country and perhaps in other countries as well. And I left that in 1970 to start a project on my own, or on my own behalf, driving a railway tunnel in North Wales, here in Britain. And that was done with just 3 men, full stop, nobody else. And we drove a 271 metre long railway tunnel through granite. And that at the time was considered to be quite a challenging thing. We did it all with hand labour, handheld rock drills, no machinery other than compressed air rock loaders. And from there, when I'd finished that job, I decided to start a mining museum. So I went to a place called Morwell Quay near Tavistock, and I opened up a historic copper mine there and drove a series of tunnels and got that into a situation where we were taking about 120,000 people a day underground with trains. We had up to 3 trains, 5 trains operating at any one time. So you can see it was quite intensive from the point of view of safety and signalling, and liaison with the mining inspectorate in this country to ensure the safety standards were good. And since I retired from that about 8 years ago, I've been doing various jobs that perhaps one might say are involved in the historic side of engineering. I've been helping with various mining museums such as Givor Tin Mine down in Cornwall and Kelly Mine up here in Devon. I've been involved in securing old mines for Cornwall County Council and generally helping any small mining museum to the best of my ability.